At home in Utah, the Jazz never fail to go out of their way to look good and their best. Here was their entrance to the arena earlier on. Salt Lake City, Utah, fully illuminated tonight as we get a look at our broadcast setting from the skies high above. Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. The Utah Jazz made a big move last year with the trade for Mike Conley. Conley said the players they had in place, two-way guys who play unselfishly, is something I've built my game around. We have guys who are willing to do whatever it takes to win. Kevin, back to you.
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, DA. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Brooks at the 3 with Jackson at the 4. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Morant. And for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. So Memphis will get the first possession. Morant against Conley. Morant outside. Brooks outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Brooks has got the first 3 points tonight for the Grizzlies. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. It's a 3-point game. The Jazz working the ball around now. Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
This is why you have to be right on Conley, because he's a threat to shoot off the pass.
1:05 left to play in the first. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
1:04 left in the first. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. .02 left to play in the first quarter. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from O'Neal. O'Neal hits them both. 56 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Morant. Out to Brooks from outside the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A huge part of Brooks' attack is that he understands how crucial it is that he continues to hit this shot.
The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Oh, that'll make any coach happy. Aggressive defense, then changing ends quickly.
Now here's Morant. Seconds left to play here in the first. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Now, with the smaller defender on you, that three-pointer is too tempting not to take.
Knocked loose. Adams outside. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Grizzlies shooting their first foul shot of the game. And that one misses. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
and not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
The Jazz shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night, and the first one at the line is good.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Grizzlies out in front, up by 1. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Eric Pascal out there with ABC. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. The Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you.
Are you for real? Morant's way up. That move is fire.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 6, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this, and he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put and continues on.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Gay comes in for Eric Pascal. Royce O'Neal's checked in for ABC. And it's Conley in for Mitchell. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Count it. Morant's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. Gay outside. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Conley, the pass to Clarkson. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Clarkson's got his second bucket.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when his guys are going to cover.
Brooks misses.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Tie game in Utah. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period was 3 points. They were a determined team in the second quarter, and you saw it come across on the scoreboard. And Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Man, their fans know how to give their team a lift. That's for sure. The atmosphere in this building has been amazing, but the fans still have some work to do. They've got to keep the noise up, keep the energy up, and carry their guys to the win.
Shaq, your take on Memphis.
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Brooks at the 3 with Jackson at the 4. Then it's Morant. And then there's Steven Adams.
Putting his athleticism to perfect use, Conley is an absolute animal when he's on the drive.
Memphis trailing here. The drive by Brooks. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Utah called for the foul.
Kevin, this is sort of a boom or bust type player last year. Brooks is a major league streak shooter. I mean, when he's on, he can carry your offense.
And when you look at Brooks's game logs from last year, you're spot on. I mean, one night he might put up 30. The next night he might go for 6 or 7.
Yes, yeah. But you need those explosive scorers on the roster. You know, I call him the Vinny the Microwave Johnson type. When he's hot, you ride him. When he's not, sub him. That's simple.
Here's Conley trying to get open as Bogdanovic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Now look, that's the blinding quickness of Conley. You know his father ran track in the Olympics, right? He's especially effective at getting the defense to hit him on the drive.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. Trailing by 2, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
One thing Morant does with consistency, I mean, he keeps defenders off balance.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. Whiteside's checked in for the Jazz.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, both tough. You see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Stolen by Jackson. 4-on-3 break. Puts up a 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. "90 seconds now into the second half. On the wing, Mitchell. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Michael Conley.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
And there's the pass to Morant. Utah with the rebound.
He's not an easy man to stop, but he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
For Utah, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Here's Morant. And there it is for him. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Grizzlies lead by 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Oh, yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Rudy Gobert is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. That's the group right now for Utah.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting, you do your best, and you live with the results.
And that one's good. Morant.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Now Mitchell. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Mitchell up top, guarded by Morant. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Jazz have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Yes, that goes in.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Morant looking around.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And the Jazz call time here. They're behind by 2. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Eric Pascal, and it's Mike Conley in for Jordan Clarkson. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game. He wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
This is what the coach likes seeing from Brooks. I mean, making an effort to improve his passing.
Mitchell with it. Lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
basket right there.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Bain. It's in!
And they do have a foul to give.
Utah calls timeout. They're down by 2. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Mitchell.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Throw good, Conley.
And in a tight game like this, a technical can be a killer. And he made sure he took advantage of the opportunity there at the line.
Now, here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. Can't get the 3 to fall. Bain. Off target from outside. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bain. It falls! So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.